my theory is that when they were developing Generation 2, when they were developing the metal coat and these cross-gen evolutions, right? Scyther into Scizor, uh, Onyx into Steelix. When they were developing this, I think Skarmory was originally supposed to be a metal coat evolution for Fearow. This has been my pet theory for a long time. Um, I'm glad a lot of people like the idea. I really am glad a lot of people like the idea. And this is crazy because my other little pet theory about like beta Pokemon or whatever was that Fearow because I'm sorry Farfetch because it shows up right before Doduo and Dodrio, right? And you have one head, two heads, three heads. That maybe originally there was a version of Farfetch'd that looked a little bit more simple and in line with the design of Doduo. That was my original thought, right? And my friend Curl Blitz showed me this, and I could not believe it. This is like, I guess this is like an official third party, like piece of of merchandise or whatever that literally lists Farfetch'd as being a Pokemon that evolves into Doduo and Dodrio. However, back in the day, there was not really a lot of, like during the early days of like Pokemania, there really was not a lot of, what do you call it, like quality control. I think there was a lot of like translations errors that were happening. So that 100% could be what that is. But I thought that was so cool. And yeah, I don't know. Then there's a lot of thoughts about like, right, Fearow is just a normal flying type bird, which we have so many, and I think it's just as boring as like Pidgey and that whole line. I think Pidgeot's pretty dope. So to give it a metal coat evolution, I think would have been so cool. And yeah, they are both just birds, but I think a lot of these metal coat evolutions always made the evolutions. They smoothed them down. They gave them a full coat of metal, and they also changed some of their proportions. Like Scyther's scythes turn into pincers, right? Like it's not like its scythes become metal scythes. It's because they turn into something completely different. So the tail feathers of Fearow, right? The tail feathers of Fearow right here, they turn into this little nub. I'm sure this is based on some sort of weaponry. But it turns into this like metal piece right here, right? And they really do have the same proportions with the long neck. It's got, look at Fearow's little like pointy thing right here. Solidifies, turns into this like sharp horn. And I think the red, this is another big piece of evidence. Like if there were different colors, whatever, I'd be like, okay, that's boring. But the red up here and the red on its talons show up underneath Skarmory's wings, right? And you can see it all throughout the sprite art that it was supposed to have red kind of as an element. I don't know. For me, and here we go. This is my headcanon. I'm not even trying to be cheeky or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I thought this was so much fun and I wanted to bring this up because I don't know. A lot of people made it seem like it was a joke, but I was pretty serious.